lovelies. Welcome to 2021 and my 2020 sketchbook. It doesn't feel much like a new year to me. I think I was dealing and am still dealing with a lot more time dilation in the last year than I was expecting to. In August, I posted a video called Getting Used to Myself, and it feels like I posted that video last week. And I wanted to talk about that. It feels warranted because at the time I was setting up expectations for myself and my channel that really didn't pan out. I tried again in October and it didn't really pan out. And I needed to get off my chest why the last few months have been so chaotic for me. I mentioned in last week's video that I had actually scripted this one first because it's just sitting in front of me stuck and I need to let it out, to let it go. So I uploaded the Getting Used to Myself video on August 2nd, and it was August 6th where my grandma passed away. And a good portion of the year is kind of a blur in relation to that. I had filmed that video between seeing her for the last time and her passing. And seeing her for the last time was hands down one of the worst experiences of my life. And I still feel incredibly lucky that I was even able to have that. Because of the state of the world, my grandma's final days were spent in a full-time medical care facility. So I am very lucky that I was able to say goodbye. We were dressed entirely in plastic bags with those plastic feeling gloves. Our hair had to be up, had to have our masks on. We had to have our temperature taken before we could step inside the building, and it was July. We ended up having to sit in the waiting area for half an hour before my sister's body temperature came back down to normal, because they took hers and it was like 102. And the nurse, bless her heart, instead of just turning us away, said, "I don't think that's right. It's July. You were outside talking to your auntie. If you had a temperature of 102, you'd know it." So she made us sit down for about half an hour. And when she took our temperatures again, we were back at the 98 level. We were shown through the building by another nurse who stood 6 feet away from us, except in the elevator where we couldn't, and gave us the rundown on the rules. Every room we passed, there was somebody by themselves watching TV. It was almost like a nightmare. We weren't allowed to hold my grandma's hand or hug her or kiss her goodbye. She was not even awake and would not wake up while we were there. be okay with playing games even if I don't finish everything on my to-do list first. And I hope everyone's else is doing okay too. 2020 is already happening way too fast. And there is already way too much going on. And with that, thank you all for listening. If you've made it this far to my sad grandma time stuff. And I hope you take this time before you click off to maybe subscribe. Now that I've got this off my chest, I have a lot more culture. I have a lot more happy stuff coming. I figured out how to film in my kitchen in a way where I can post bread videos and cake making videos, and you get to watch me do terrible frosting jobs, and I'm having a lot of fun filming again. So click subscribe. We're gonna ignore the like and dislike button because this video turned into just sad grandma time stuff, and I just really needed to get it out there. Thank you all for watching. I should be here next week for more creative shenanigans.